Hi guys, welcome back. This is day 2 of the build. If it's your first time with me, I would encourage you to check back on the other video, because this is a series of videos about building a 1x10 cabinet for my new Trace Elliot Elf amplifier. It's the last day of planning, but there is a little bit of cutting of wood in this episode. In order to make some final decisions about the material I'm going to use, I wanted to make a test piece of wood which I can then measure and weigh, and work out the density of it, and do some approximate calculations for different thicknesses. Just need to measure off 10 centimeters here. I'm going to make a 10 centimeter cut, and then I'll swap it round and do another 10 centimeters, so I end up with a square. The material I'm using here is 12mm ply. Once I have my square cut out, I know this is 10 by 10, so that gives me 100 centimeters squared. It's 1.2 centimeters thick, so that gives me a density or a volume of 120 centimeters cubed. Once I do that, I'm going to weigh it, and all I need to do is pop it on the scales, and coming out at about 60 to 63 grams. So that's for the 120 cubic centimeters. So all we do is divide that, so do 62 divided by 120, and then we can get at the weight for a cubic centimetre. I still don't know the exact size of the enclosure that I'm going to build until I make the final decision on the speaker, the driver that I'm going to use. But I know roughly how big I would like it to be physically, and then I can work out the exact volumes afterwards. So the approximate thing will be 60 centimeters high by about 35 centimeters footprint. So if you make that up as a complete cube, even though you're going to have cutouts and things like that, you end up with 4 pieces of 60 by 35 and 2 pieces of 35 by 35. I just want to take a moment to say thank you guys for all the comments. They really do help, and it's great to have you on board for this. I add that all up together, it gives me a total area, surface area of the cabinet of 10,850 centimeters squared. Going back to our sample piece, which was 62 grams, we're going to divide that by 120 centimeters cubed, and we will get the weight of the wood per cubic centimeter. And that's 0.517 grams per centimeter cubed. Okay, so now all we're going to do is work out some approximate weights for different thicknesses of wood. The standard 18mm, we need to work out the volume of all these. 80mm, then we can go 15mm, which is probably the preferred option, and I'm going to look at 12mm, which I wouldn't use 12mm, but I'd probably, if I was going down that route, I'd use 2 layers of 6mm in a sandwich as a laminate. It gives me the volume of an 18mm. It will be at 19,530 centimeters cubed. The 15mm comes in at 16,275, and the 12mm laminate comes in at about 13,020 centimeters cubed. Okay, so here we go. This is the results in. And we have 10,097, so about 10 kilos on the 18mm. For the 15mm we have 8.4 kilos approximately, and on the 12mm we're down to 6.73 kilos. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me on this one. So here we have some final calculations. In a 15mm ply, approximately 60 centimeters tall by 35 by 35, it's coming in at 8.4 kilos. Now, Neo drivers weigh between 1.6 and 3.2 kilos. So that gives you a total weight of about 11.6 or 25.52 pounds, which is pretty heavy. Now, if we go for the ultra small cabinet, like the 1x10 that Trace Elliot produce, with a 15mm ply and the lightest driver we could find, we're coming in at 6.6 kilos or 14.5 pounds. So I know I'm in the right ballpark, somewhere between the 14.5 and 22 odd pounds, and we should be there. I'd be delighted if you'd stay tuned, follow the next one in the series, and at that point I will tell you which I've picked, whether it's a Celestion, Overton, Eminence, BNC or Precision Devices or something else, and we'll see when it comes up. And as ever, thanks for watching.